Welcome to Sanchez Radio. Thank you so much for making me a part of your life. I have a powerful message I want to share with you, and I hope you're listening. Are you ready? Here it is. Believe that you can. Believe that you can. If you believe that you can do it, you're right. You can do it. If you believe that you cannot do it, you're right also. You cannot do it. I believe God created us with a powerful mind. And our belief is like self-fulfilling prophecy. What we believe actually happens in our lives. It's crazy, but it's true. Can I tell you this story, this amazing, crazy, powerful, wonderful story? It will blow your minds. Once upon a time, long ago, there was this young businessman, and he was going through a lot of business reversals, business problems. His creditors were after him, his suppliers that he was not able to pay, they were hounding him, asking him to pay. So, he had a warehouse full of products that he was not able to sell. So anyway, he was in a park, seated in a park bench, and he was depressed and discouraged and thinking about life. And then, lo and behold, an old man appeared in front of him, just walked towards him, and the old man said to the young businessman, "What is wrong, young man?" And so the young businessman looked at the old man and he started sharing, just unloading all the problems that he had in his heart. He talked about the creditors that were after him and all the inventory in his warehouse they could not get rid of it. On and on he shared. You know what the old man did? To the surprise of his life, the old man wrote a check in front of him, put it in his hand, and tells the young businessman, "You will pay me next year. I believe in you. We're going to meet here in this park, same time, same day, and you will pay me back. I believe in you." The young businessman looked at the check, was so shocked. $500,000. And do you know who signed the check? John D. Rockefeller. Just in case you don't know who that guy is. Today, the richest man in the world would be Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk or Bill Gates. Well, once upon a time, it was John D. Rockefeller. He was the richest man. So the young businessman said, "Oh, OMG, it's John D. Rockefeller, giving me $500,000. So he went home and he was thinking to himself, okay. Oh, by the way, when he was so mesmerized by the check, when he looked up, the old man left already. So he went home and then he said, "I'm going to pay all my debts. I'm going to encash the check and pay all my debts." But then as he was walking home, he had another idea. All of a sudden, the check gave him confidence, gave him courage, gave him conviction, gave him belief in himself. That John D. Rockefeller believed in me. I'm also going to believe in me, And so this is what he did. He put the check inside his safe, and said, "I'm not going to use the check. I have so much confidence now." You know what he did? He talked to all his creditors. And then he negotiated for a repayment plan. And he said he promised to pay them. And then he goes to all the suppliers, did the same thing, negotiate. And then what he did, he started selling like crazy, because he had a lot of products in his warehouse. All of a sudden there was so much belief, so much confidence that he was able to sell. And then he created a new product and he started manufacturing and he started, new business ventures, and it was wonderful. He was able to pay all his debts and his business prospered. And in 1 year, at the exact day, at the exact time, he was in the park, sitting on the park bench with the unused $500,000 check, to John D. Rockefeller. He was going to return it. And he was so happy. He was so excited. And then, lo and behold, the old man started walking. And the young businessman stood up. He was about to return the check when, all of a sudden, a nurse came chasing after the old man. And then the nurse talked to the young businessman. Was he bothering you? He just ran away. He always runs away from the mental hospital, and he tells everybody that he's John D. Rockefeller. And the young businessman said, oh, he thought the check was real. He thought that old man was John D. Rockefeller, and he realized they were not true. But even if they were not true, think about it. It gave him the belief. It gave him the confidence. It gave him the courage. The reason why I share you that story, just want you to know that's the power of your belief. That's the power that God gave you. He gave you that power to believe. My dear friend, in our gospel for today, I'm going to share with you Mark chapter 6. You know what it says here? I'm going to read it to you. So Jesus was not able to perform any mighty deeds there apart from curing a few sick people. He was amazed by their lack of faith. That was Jesus. This is Jesus we're talking about. Performing miracles, performing healing. It says here, he could not perform many mighty deeds because of the lack of faith. You know what faith is? You know what belief is? It's being open to receive blessing, being open to receive grace. If you do not believe, can I pray for you right now, this moment? I just want to pray for you that you will start trusting in God and just also believing in what He has done in your life. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. In the mighty name of Jesus, I pray for grace and strength and miracles and healing for you. Receive every blessing that you need right now. In Jesus' name, amen and amen. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. What a joy to be with you. Thank you for all my Fulltank supporters. If you're not yet a supporter, click the link that says support now and support our mission. Thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining me in another episode of Sanchez Radio. I pray for more abundance for your life.